When I was a kid back in 2009, the biggest obsession I had was cars. Cars like SUV cars. With time, things started to change and the car manufacturers started to come up with more muscular look cars in the Indian market. We tend to see cars like the Honda Jazz and WRV that tend to work under the sub 4 meter SUV segment. But if we talk about the full-sized SUVs, we talk about cars like Endeavour, Pajero. Car manufacturer Toyota came up with a car back in 2009, the Fortuner. And the Fortuner created a hype in the Indian market. Since 2009, after its launch, the car was widely accepted by the Indian customers and the car started to do really well in terms of numbers. Now with time, the car also aged and we were expecting a revamped model of the Fortuner soon. Now Toyota did listen to us. Back in 2015, Toyota came out with the all-new Toyota Fortuner that would compete with cars like Pajero or the Ford Endeavour. Now let's talk about the car first and then we'll talk about what exactly is this review all about. Hi folks, my name is Raktim and we are from SprintWheelz and are gonna be reviewing the long-term review of the Toyota Fortuner. So let's get started. The current iteration of the Toyota Fortuner comes out with two engine options, the 2.7 litre petrol engine and the 2.8 litre diesel engine. Now the 2.7 litre petrol engine comes to you with a configuration of 4x2, which is both in line with a 5-speed manual transmission and a 6-speed automatic transmission for yourself. Talking on the other hand about the 2.8 litre diesel engine, this comes to you with both the configurations 4x2 and 4x4 and also comes in line with 6-speed automatic and a 6-speed manual transmission for yourself. Toyota got feedbacks from their customers that yes, the exteriors were box-like exteriors for the previous generation Toyota Fortuner. Now I'm sure that they have worked on it and this particular car is come out with a totally new design which is impacting the Indian market altogether. Now if you talk about the exteriors, the new Fortuner is completely revamped. The exteriors now are sharper and they look crisp. It now carries the luxurious as well as the tough character in its overall design language. There are plenty of style elements all around the car. One look at the front and it welcomes you with imposing look with high bumper line and gives it a beefy look altogether. The slim and sleeker wraparound LED headlights and taillight units add to the futuristic look of the car and makes the car look upmarket and luxurious in nature. Toyota has used plenty of smartly placed chrome elements all around the car. It gets a huge 2-slat chrome grille, some smartly placed chrome inserts in the headlights. There are big chrome brackets around the fog light housing and a thin chrome lining that runs all around the waistline of the car. The new generation of Toyota Fortuner is based on a newer generation of the Hilux pickup truck platform and is tougher than ever. The frame stiffness is improved. It gets additional side rails, reinforced suspension, mounting the larger shock absorbers. It's now longer, wider and heavier than the previous car and feels much more premium and luxurious. Like the exteriors of the car has changed completely in the Toyota Fortuner, also the interiors have been worked upon. The moment you step into the car, you tend to see the roomy and spacious cabin that you have in the car altogether for yourself. As you enter the Fortuner, you are welcomed with a whole new layout of the dashboard which feels really upmarket and luxurious. The soft touch plastics, smartly placed chrome bits and leather stitching on the center console that lifts the ambience of the car by quite a mark. Not only the cabin is upmarket, but it is well equipped too. The center console now houses a 7-inch touchscreen display with the inbuilt navigation system and displays almost all the information you might need while driving, and a dual zone climate control and a park assist feature as well. Even the steering wheel is well equipped with audio controls and cruise control, and the instrument cluster is also neatly laid as an informative MID display. It also gets paddle shifters for the automatic variants, but there are still quite a few low plastic bits in the lower panel of the cabin. At the front, there is more shoulder room and headroom. Toyota has succeeded in freeing up more space in the middle row by scooping out the seats of the front two passengers there. The cabin feels more spacious and airy than ever before. Another major update is that the new 8-way powered leather seats are much nicer to sit in as well. The seats offer great shoulder, back and under thigh support, and you don't get tossed around from side to side because of the side bolsterings. Overall, a lot of comfortable place to be in on those long highway journeys. The middle seats can sit 3 adults in comfort and get one-touch tumble feature to access the third row. There is also a rear automatic climate control air conditioning system with power sockets, and USB slot are also available. The air conditioning system also gets dedicated blowers on the roof for a uniform airflow, as well as you also get practical bits like cup holders and cubby holes on the rear seat for yourself. The cabin of the Toyota Fortuner is very well equipped. You get ABS, you get ESP, you get downhill assist control for yourself. You also get pedestrian protection control in the front bumpers with 7 airbags. Now Saurabh will go ahead and talk about the car's riding dynamics, which he has very well tested in the Indian roads altogether. Now we'll move over to Saurabh. We'll try and check what exactly is his verdict on the car's driving dynamics. Let's go.
Hello guys, today we are driving the all new Fortuner. The Toyota has introduced the new Fortuner in diesel and petrol. The one variant which we are driving is the 4x2 manual, and it churns about 420 Nm of torque at 177 bhp. Toyota has also introduced the petrol motor, which gives about 166 PS of power, and we also have the automatic transmission 6-speed manual for both petrol and diesel. The automatic transmission works really well with both the engines, and it just pulls and pulls cleanly. In the new Fortuner, what Toyota has done is it introduced the 3 modes: the power mode, eco mode and the IMT. The IMT mode is one of my favorites. It just matches the rev when you are revving it in the higher gear. It just helps the car to be in the rev range, so that you do not feel any sort of jerk while you are slowing down or while you are commuting in the city drive. We'll never be alone, Savannah. In the power mode, you can have a lot of fun. The engine starts to feel more livelier than earlier. In the eco mode, to stretch a liter of diesel, you can have it on. Now we will be testing how this car pulls in the power mode, and the power mode is switched on, and just see. It goes really great. Torque figures help to push this giant mammal at a very fast pace, and it's quite impressive. Let's see. This Fortuner can also do a fair bit of off-roading as well. I mean, you can go over sharp bumps without any fuss. The ride quality is decent. I mean, a bit stiff in comparison to Ford Endeavour, but it's quite okay for a city drive. And the highway stability is really good. I mean, you can cruise at a speed of 140 km per hour without any fuss, and it will just help you in building your confidence.
The new Fortuner is definitely big. It's classier, it's muscular. It's more upmarket than the previous successors, and is definitely an eye-catcher in the Indian market. Plus, it also holds the Toyota's badge. Adding to that, it also offers you a wide variety of transmissions and the drive terrain. So it also has its own downsides, which is the cheap quality plastics used in the bottom part of the dashboard, which should have been looked because of the price factor that comes across. Now the Toyota Fortuner, the petrol variant, it starts from 25 lakh rupees, 25.6 lakh rupees and goes up to 27 lakh rupees for the petrol top. On the other hand, the diesel variant, it starts from 27 and goes up to 31.9 lakh rupees ex-showroom Delhi. Now mind you guys, this is something which is quite expensive in terms of the competitor that we have in the market, example the Ford Endeavour, and which also makes the Toyota Fortuner the most expensive in its class in India today. But at the end, for sure, Toyota Fortuner is something which is an eye-catching design, which comes through with the Toyota branding for yourself, which is easy to maintain. Other than the competitors that we have like Ford's Endeavour, the maintenance cost is also less expensive than what Ford would have. But somebody who is looking for dependability on the streets, plus a good road presence, then for sure guys, Toyota Fortuner is the name for yourself. So this brings us to the end of the video guys. In case you like this video, do give us a thumbs up by clicking on the like button. Also do subscribe and share this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also follow us on social media networks like Instagram and Facebook by SprintWheelz. The name and the link will be down there in the description box below. Thank you guys for tuning in to SprintWheelz and have a good day ahead. Thank you. Peace.